What up, what up? Today, let's talk about blending eyeshadow. The most important thing about any type of blending that you do is your tools. So you want a good blending brush for your eyes, a good shadow brush, a flat definer brush, and if you do any type of eyeliner, a flat angled brush would be the trick as well. So let me zoom you in. Besides that, it doesn't matter what makeup you use. I honestly believe you can use any makeup as long as you have the right tools. So I'm going in with my primer. This one's from Bare Minerals. And this you can use your fingers if you like, or a kind of like a round concealer brush, which is what I normally use. But since I always use that, I'll show you with my fingers. That one's really nice. It dries to like a powder, so it can be used as alone as eyeshadow. What I'm going to use, it's going to be a Bare Minerals day. I'm using the Latte palettes. I hope they still sell this stuff. I love me Scott Barnes. If you know, you know. He is the best in the business, if you ask me. His brushes are literally everything. However, they are expensive, but he does do sales, which is a beautiful thing. So if you want to invest in good brushes, it's either Scotty or Sigma, in my opinion. Morphe, all that junk, it's just not gonna last you as long as these guys are gonna last me. So it's up to you. That Morphe, those brands, they are cheaper, but you will go through them a lot faster. So it depends on what you like. And also too, from the drugstore, if you can find a good Real Techniques eyeshadow blending brush or an Equal Tools eyeshadow blending brush, those are really good drugstore brands. I'm gonna go with, so you want to start off with a transition shade for your eyeshadow. What is a transition shade, B? Okay, transition shade is gonna help you blend the darker colors. So instead of going straight in with a darker color and then it be like real patchy and like hard to blend, the transition shade kind of like helps it blend better. So I'm gonna go in actually the neutral palettes from Bare, and I'm going in with this color, and then the transition shade should only be a few shades darker than your natural skin tone. And I'm just brushing it in my crease. Then I'm going to go in with my outer V shade, and I'm going in with this burgundy shade right here. Now this, it's kind of like doing a wing. See how I'm like keeping it in this section here? Do like a V. Okay, now if you feel bold enough, use the same brush and gently go in through your crease. But if you don't feel bold enough, just get a smaller blending brush right here and go with a little bit of product on the tip. And you see how it doesn't look so harsh because we added that neutral shade first. That is the key, everyone. The key to success. Okay, then I will go in, no product, but go in with that first blending brush and blend some more. Next, we are going in with, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this pigment, but it's from Bare Minerals and it's like a brown shimmer. Looks beautiful. Ooh. I usually keep the shimmers on the lid. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just adding shimmer to the lid. Look how pretty. I love this color. And as you see, I'm using a small brush so I don't ruin what I just did up top. It's just big enough to get in that lid, and then I'm just patting in the pigment. Pat, 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 pat. And if you want, you can add more color. I'm going to use this one. Maybe just in the center. Ooh, yes. Beautiful. And then for the inner part, it's up to you. I like it a little bit lighter. I'm going to go in with this color right here. Same brush. And it kind of just like wakes you up there a little bit. Normally when you have dark circles, it kind of like starts here and down, so it's a good idea to put a light color in this area. And what I like to do is I'll like fluff it up here too. Now I'm going to do the other side, and I'll just fast forward and you can just watch me do it. When it comes to shimmers, I feel like the best payout is with your fingers. So just keep that in mind. If you're putting on shimmer and you don't see like a lot of payout from it, use your finger and see if it helps. Now it's up to you if you want to use eyeliner. I don't want to today, at least on the top, so I'm going to go in with a flat definer brush and just cover my lash line with that burgundy shade. Add some mascara. Actually gonna do my eyebrows a little bit different today. I'm using the Bare Minerals eyebrow powder, but they don't sell it anymore, so that's why I'm not showing it. Alright, I did the eyebrows just so we can finish the eyes. And I'm going to go in with that same highlighting color above the brow. I love a good highlight on the brow bone. I just think it's so flattering. And then I'll bring it down like a little bit, right? I'll go back with that blender brush. And if you're a warm tone like I am, you want to add a little bit of warmth back into the colors. Even though we're dealing with browns, this is a little cool tone. So we've talked about this in the past, most flattering. If you're warm tone colors are going to be the most flattering for you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little warmth but like a little bit. You don't need a lot. Over, like, between that highlight and the brown. Just so there's no harsh lines and you still have that little bit of warmth. And if you can notice, that highlight kind of like peeps through the warm color. And it gives you like that J-Lo glow, which we all know I'm about. Okay, and if you go too high up, you can always go back in and add more. See, I just think that's so flattering. Then for the lower lash, I'm gonna go in with some concealer, and I like to pat it in. Pat, 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 pat. And you can cut your wing here too, clean that up. Remember, your fingers are also great tools for blending. I'm gonna go in with the flat definer again, same burgundy shade. I keep it simple. I don't do too many different colors. I mean, you know, sometimes, but. With a smaller blending, we're gonna go in with that warm shade and just blend it all out. I like to go a little bit lower with this, so you see this line right here that I have, so we can hide that with eyeshadow. And then I'll go in and blend here. If I need to add more of this coloring right here, then I will do so. Sometimes I'll drag it through because I love me some shimmer. And that's it. That's how you blend some eyeshadow. Should I turn one of these off so you can see the glow? I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but it's beautiful. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.